Now, many of you will know by now that NIO's plan, ladies and gents, as we read a couple of weeks ago, is to start selling their 2024 models or their 2024 version of their existing model starting from March. March, it is the month where we are going to see NIO, ladies and gents, starting deliveries, their 2024 ET5 Touring, 2024 ET5, and the others, which is something that is pretty good. And today we got to see more details as to what is it that they'll be upgrading per se on these existing models. And I must say, most of the upgrades will be software, or they'll be upgrading mostly software. I mean, there are other physical upgrades which they are doing, which is for the ES8 is like headrest. For they will be standardizing all soft headrest onto the ES8, which is something that is pretty good, right? But mostly the upgrade, like I said, it is mainly on the software side of the new car. Now, on March, we read that the only vehicles that will be available to be delivered on March with the latest technology and latest features, ladies and gents, are the ES8, ES6, EC7, EC6, and the ET5 Touring. Those are the 5 models that NIO will be ready to start with the deliveries of the 2024 versions of those models in March. Now, the ET5, it will be available in April for deliveries. This is the mid sedan, of course, because the Touring will be available from March. So the sedan or the ET5 mid sedan will be available for deliveries from April, while the ES7 will be available for deliveries from May. The ET7, it is the only model where NIO was not specific in terms of when will they introduce the 2024 version of the ET7, but they just said it will come at a later stage. This is something that, of course, we know that this is in the plans, or these are the plans that NIO has put out there in terms of rolling out the 2024 versions of their existing models. Now, you will know that NIO on the old or on the 2023 models, what NIO is doing is they are offering incentives or discounts so that they at least sell everything of the old models so that as they prepare going into start to selling these 2024 versions of their models. And one thing that we read, or the good thing that we read about the 2024 versions of the ET of all the NIO existing models, is that the price wise they will remain the same. Nothing will change. Though NIO is introducing upgrades onto these cars, the price wise they will remain the same. So the same amount that you will buy, or that you would buy an 85 Touring, is the same amount that you would buy the 85 Touring 2024 version. So the same amount you were paying for ES8 2023 or 2023 ES8 is the same amount you will pay for the 2024 ES8, which that I think is pretty good. And I'm not surprised when you're doing this, because of the intense competition or fierce competition that is currently happening in the automaker industry, especially in China. So though there will be this many, or though NIO will be introducing the upgrades, like I am saying, what makes me so excited is that the prices will remain the same. They are not going to change on the prices. So yeah, let's see how these new cars will do in terms of sales. But like I said, the physical side of the car, there's nothing much that NIO will be doing, but rather they are going to do more into the software, upgrading the software of the existing models, which of course it's not that much. But on the software side of the car, those people that like the new softwares like the NOP plus capabilities, I mean, they will really be excited about the software, because you will know that NIO has demonstrated the NOP plus capabilities, like self-parking feature and all the other, or some of the features that the NOP plus can do, which is something that is pretty good, right? I mean, the navigation autopilot plus, it's just so incredible. I mean, even when you are driving, it's self-driving, it's just on another level. And I think that the users are definitely going to enjoy when they get their hands on the latest, of course, 2024 NIO versions of their existing models, which I'm looking forward. And I hope that these upgrades that they are introducing, and not changing the price or the cost price for these vehicles, they attract a lot of the consumers to come and want to buy the new cars. Otherwise, delivery wise, we already know that February in terms of delivery is not looking that good because of the Chinese New Year holiday. I mean, it is quite difficult to predict, even to make a prediction of how many vehicles can Neo deliver this month. But one thing for sure, I think it will be difficult, most definitely, for Neo to get the same deliveries they got last month. The 10,000, and was it 10,055? It will be difficult for Neo to get to 10,000 because for the first 2 weeks we saw Neo sitting at just over 2,800, which to get to 10,000, like I'm saying, it's going to be difficult. I think we have to expect figures of somewhere between, I don't know, 7 to 9,000, or less than 10,000, because of the Chinese New Year holidays. But I hope for the best. I hope the deliveries can come out good, because last year in February Neo sold over 12,000 vehicles, and for Neo to show at least a sign of growth, they need to beat that, which, like I said, is going to be tricky with the Chinese New Year holiday. And I think many of us right now, we have came into acceptance that it will be difficult for Neo to beat that over 12,000 deliveries they produced for the month of February last year. Suppose from March we are going to see, of course, some good deliveries starting, especially knowing the fact that Neo will be starting to deliver the 2024 version of all their existing models. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought to just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Neo for the very first time, it is always good, wise that you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, I remain long and strong onto the Neo stock, and I believe that the fundamentals are going to continue growing, which is going to result in the share price also recovering, which is something that is, I suppose, so many of the which is something that I suppose so many of the new investors are patiently waiting for. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.